Howdy. Welcome. Welcome back to the Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough. This should be part 1, I guess, picking up right after the intro sequence. And I noticed last time maybe the audio quality was just a little low. So I've turned everything up a little bit. If it's... Hopefully it's not too loud. But, yeah. We'll roll with it for now. Patient observations. Vain hope. Someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Day 1, clammy, shallow breathing, pulse over fast, not responsive, pupils dilated. Mage says his scarring mark is thrumming with unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar in here just in case. Damn, bro, this guy doesn't trust me at all. Oh. Could I be a I guess I could I be a mage that just wears like super heavy armor? Does that like change anything? Oh, I see. I mean, this one says Karas only, so it feels like I should be wearing it now. It's light armor. We'll roll with it for now. Cool. Oh. Pardon me one moment. No loot? Goodness gracious.
That's him. That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when he came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over him.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb him. That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard he was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
Why are you in the bush? Seems like a bad place to chill.
Why did Lady Cassandra have to mention it? I thought Seekers knew everything.
I don't know that I'm that interested in. Oh my god, this is long. I'm not reading that.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us. That isn't Chancellor Roderick.
Oh, I can level up. Let's do it. 1 point to spend. I just want like all the powers. Oh, I see. So all the circles are like passive, and all the square, well, sideways squares. Is that a rhombi? What is that? Rhombis? Rhombuses? A diamond. Anyway, those are all active abilities. That makes sense. Can I get both upgrades, or do I have to choose one? Oh, okay, I see. You can pick one or the other. The more magical energy, the more damage your spells do. Ah, missing mana, I see. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm an electric machine. Do I guess I don't get to level up my attributes, huh? Because it's a, cost 65 mana. Oh, I see. So it gives you bonuses when you unlock these. Magic, Constitution, Willpower, Magic. Okay.
Most of the rogue clerics died at the conflict.
This game is really nice looking. Chant for the departed. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next, for she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes towards flame, she should see fire and go towards light. The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear or death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her sword. Transfiguration 10:1, often sung by mourners as they light candles. That's fun. It's a fun time. I liked that. That was pleasant. Oh, they're just giving me some shit. Have you? The Fade. Oh man, this is long. Okay. The study of the Fade is as old as humankind. For so long as men have dreamed, we have walked its twisting paths, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart. Always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from our world. The Teventer Imperium once spent vast fortunes of gold, lyrium, and human slaves in an effort to map the terrain of the Fade, an ultimately futile endeavor. Although portions of it belong to powerful spirits, all of the Fade is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the disparate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of lyrium, mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can. And as the Chantry teaches us, the great flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people, and events which, like the reflections in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears of mortals and build their realms with no other ambition than to taste life. From Tranquility and the Role of the Fade in Human Culture by First Enchanter Josephus. I feel like this, I guess that's the reason it's like in canon in a book, right? Is that this pushes some kind of agenda against, there's like the plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears. Like I feel like this is like heavily biased.
found it, Chancellor. As is.
Oh. The children of Andraste. Oh no. Oh no. We'll just we can come back to that.
That will help.
Oh Jesus, who the fuck are you? Was she there before?
I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you.
Did she just appear there, or? Alright.
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
I mean, are you sure?
You really think your maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Canary is his chosen.
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
Is she like out of focus?
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
This is some weird dialogue, I'm gonna be honest.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
have, like, couriers or something? I don't... This... Sir, you have a raven. Is there anything attached to it? No, no, sir. It must have been lost in flight. Cassandra's such a fucking narc, but she looks really cool all the time. She's just like a bad bitch. Cool. Know thy enemy. Okay. Report to Haven's Chantry.
So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender or...
Don't be foolish. We are the Chantry, as much as any Grand Cleric. That prattle from Valroya isn't the word of the Maker. It's politics.
I didn't realize any of Leliana's Oxmen mercenaries were still here. Well, if you want new gear, you pay for it. Oh, you're him. Thren. Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies.
I literally
and iron
just
in
told
their
you, you
hands.
fucking halfwit.
Both are important. Lots of people
I
expect
mean,
us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons.
Sure, I'll explain
Turns
it a
out
different way.
heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier. Best
Oh.
commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
I mean, this is it. I don't know that I feel like this is is there I'm not here to I wasn't there. I don't This is like reading the news on Twitter and then having like an opinion. I mean,
With that attitude, I can't imagine how you made enemies in Denerim.
People just don't want to hear the truth. I was at Ostagar, and I know what really happened. King Kaelan overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Ten Loghain made the right decision. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
Okay.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Farewell.
You find anything we need, let me know.
Loot. Okay. What? You're telling me I'm not close enough? That's bullshit. What? Or is there nothing in here? What's happening here? Okay. Why are these like spread around the camp? Day 3, less thrashing, some response to stimulus. Vitals seems solid. 2 attempts so far by locals to break into the chantry to kill my patient. Oh my god. All this work to save his life, and will they just execute him? Will inform Lady Cassandra I expect him to wake before the morn. Is this like when I was hated, or like what? Oh, hey. Nope, nothing to say. Alright. See you too, Varric. Wait, it just said nothing to say. Now why is Varric on here as... Oh, it's just like marking him as like a person of interest, I guess, huh? What the fuck am I even looking at? Requisition for weapons. This minimap is weird. Heaven's best and brightest.
Ah, you're awake and out of Lady Cassandra's clutches. And here I paid that little knife ear to inform me the moment you were free. No matter, no matter. Segret,
The
honored
fuck?
to meet you. Thank you for all you've done. Hopefully, we'll still do.
Can you, can't be like, hey buddy, I would appreciate it if you didn't say racist shit about the elves in this game.
What do you think I'll be doing exactly?
Word's already spreading that if anyone can close that blighted thing in the sky, it's you. Anything you need is yours. For a reasonable price, of course. Supplies are a little tight, given the circumstances.
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
The kind with nowhere else to go. Those blasted demons destroyed most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition is called. Yet. Of course, we're all getting used to, well, you as our last best hope. Nothing personal.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
I don't have any junk. Oh, damn. I see. I should probably see if anybody who works for me needs any of this shit before I sell it. Wait, so he had... How much gold do I have? 426. This guy has schematics, but he also just has the upgrade. Okay.
siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Anybody need the history of... Oh, was that a Guns, Germs, and Steel reference? That's hilarious. I like that. God, fuck movement in this game.
Who are we fighting anyway, sir? I've heard it was mages. Demons.
All things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters.
Can I go in here? Oh.
What one man gains, another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters do harm to their livelihood. I create a judgment home. How divinely well within your grace. See reason the fire that I declare. We cannot stay here. Tell me
Why
I am
not?
son to your
Because
we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight amongst ourselves instead of protecting the mages?
Better that than stay here with this Inquisition.
You're awfully quick to dismiss the people who saved your life, Major.
Hated and accursed by the Maker.
Yes?
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
His voice acting is just a little silly. I will talk to you later. Good day. ELFROOT. Gonna need a lot of that before this game's done and over with. Am I right, everybody? Oh, what did I ping? Aha. Why is there just so much shit laying around? What?
Flissa thought you and your men might be working up a thirst. She sent me over to see if you needed anything.
We're fine, thank you.
Hell of a conversation.
I heard Seeker Pentagast might...
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothring.
Oh.
Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Then again, fair's fair. It was one of them that stopped the blight and all. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition's soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragon bone, if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Goodbye.
Right.
I feel like I should use this. I don't remember getting that. Huh. Is that... She's just not wearing a shirt? What the hell? Is that the deal then? How... What even was that? Yeah, it looks like they're just like... Just like body paint. That's hilarious. That looks so funny. It looks hilarious on everyone. Okay. Anyway.
You need something? Let me know.
Buy and sell, craft armor, okay. Well, I do need this, thank you, sir. Do I have an inventory limit? I assume so, right? Yeah, 25 of 60. ELFROOT. Okay. Piece by piece. What is that?
Do you think you can have it done by midweek?
That when Thren needs it?
Quartermaster Thren understands that your work can't be rushed, Master Harry.
Fine, fine. Midweek. Tell Thren he owes me.
Is that something?
Goodbye.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Piece by piece. Is that on the other side of the fence, I guess?
Come on, you've seen our mounts.
It's like a fucking Blacksmith can also modify some armor, I see. Have some armor made. Speak with the apothecary.
Them should be pulling plows.
Didn't all grow up with fancy noble horses, Osborne.
Craft armor. Damn, that's badass. I got a Chivo. Level up. It's pretty cool. These are all really cool.
Right.
Okay, speak with the apothecary. Logging stand. Oh, can I do that out here somewhere? Yeah, okay. Can't climb. This takes place in Chicago. Oh. I guess this isn't Skyrim. Can't just bunny hop my way up mountains.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Dear Lord. Passing notes. Keep the notes for later. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh man, there's iron everywhere. Love it. Oh, literally everywhere. Holy shit. Now this is thrilling gameplay. This is what people play action RPGs for. The fucking power fantasy, bro. Yeah. I'm so powerful I can just strip iron out of a rock with my bare fucking hands. Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going until somebody makes me stop. Make me stop. Okay, alright, good. Okay, alright. Okay. This is now Dragon Age Origins. What do they call it? ASMR. Dragon Age Origins ASMR. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Sick as fuck. Oh. Oop, I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm really sorry. That was an accident. Oh well. I don't know what else is out here, but... Oop. Let's go fill this requisition. I don't think people are interested nearly enough in doing chores in video games. This is like, you know, every game should be like No More Heroes. 50% chores, 50% game. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Nice. Oh my god, it's an iron epidemic. It should be fucking illegal. So much iron. I like that they're like, some of them are actually beating the fuck out of each other. Okay, let's find this apothecary. Or I guess I'll do it after I turn this in.
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach?
I heard some speak of using the Templars instead.
Oh. I suppose that would work as well.
Ah, Solus. How do you do?
The chosen of Andraste, the blessed hero sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
Gross.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. But more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by Chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
The giant hole in the sky trumps any other concerns. We can worry about the rest later.
Yes. Who can say what this world will look like when we are done fighting for it? But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Fliss has said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
But they're fine. Nobody will take sick as long as she boils them right. Smart woman for asking, though.
Pulse normal, breathing normal, still unresponsive. Careful drop feed of prep. What does that mean? Drop feed of prep. Careful drop feed of prep. That doesn't make any sense to me. ELFROOT extract to hasten his recovery. A lot of thrashing. Mutters about too many eyes. Something about the gray. Encouraging? Excuse you.
Look who's back from the dead. Again, I shouldn't be surprised. You Oxmen are tough as old leather.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
I found notes by a Master Tajan. I wondered if you might be interested.
Let me have a look. This should... Oh, I see. With a distillate of... The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up, you just give the word.
Cool.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too. me know if you need anything.
Man, everything in this game costs so many, like, little supplies and things. It's just...
With passionate breath does the dark
Am I about to do this? Hell yeah, I am. Nice. Oh, some bad poppin'.
Does it trouble you?
Not really.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly, you have something in mind.
We do. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
You're even taller than I'd heard.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Gunari, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
Could it have been Justinian, like, helping me out in the Fade? I don't actually remember. Quite the title.
I'm not sure how I should feel.
The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Badass. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking everything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, retired horsemaster of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through to the fighting. Lead Scout Harding. Self-report. Oh, no. Okay, access to missions. Mission operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor. Some missions have a preferred type, which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which device. Okay. Gather coin. Addressing a nobleman's concerns. The Black Emporium. An ancient name restored, a memory rekindled and transformed into a blaze of hope. I hear the whispers and summon the fires of the Inquisition. Here in the depths beneath the city of chains, countless mysteries hide in shadow and anticipation. Come, the Black Emporium awaits. Xenon the Antiquarian must spend his days composing melodramatic invitations to his establishment. I imagine being stuck in a chair for centuries leaves one somewhat lacking for entertainment. This particular message was hand-delivered by a cloaked figure at twilight, precisely as the sun disappeared beneath the peaks. My men spied the courier lurking about our outer gates for at least an hour, waiting for sunset. A servant under the command of some very specific instructions, I assume. That aside, I would encourage a visit to the Black Emporium. The Antiquarian's hoard is legendary. Only those he deems worthy ever even lay eyes on it. The champion of Kirkwall received an invitation once and reported, among other things, a strange mirror that could transform even flesh and bone. Weird. Who knows, we may uncover something that aids in the battle against Corypheus. This is like literally a spoiler. That's weird. We don't even know who Corypheus is yet. I got a letter from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that Hard in Hightown 3, the punching appeared in a print form from an Antivan printer. What is all this shit? I don't remember these missions being in... I wonder if this is like because of the DLC or something. This is ridiculous. From an Antivan printer a couple weeks ago. I'll give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. I had my contacts in the Merchants Guild look for the author a couple years back. The best they could find out after spending a couple hundred gold was that Pyrol Bellenforth is a pen name. I could have told them that for free. You've got contacts with the Antivan print houses. Maybe you could find out more than the guild. The fuck? These are ridiculous. Gather coin. Up until now, Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's deep coffers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue if it is going to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to... Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them, filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded. Praise the light, Lord Kildren of Ferelden. Of agree. Polite refusal. I mean,
At your service.
Cairn of Highever. To whom it concerns, the Cairn of Highever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinia V. The fifth. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in Highever in remembrance, and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. Oops.
All right.
Do these, like, expire or no?
Let's see what we have.
Okay.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Adar, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denver, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentagus that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Do the Durelians actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed
Scammer
court
ankles.
ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Thank you. If you find anything, please bring it in.
What,
You're the Herald.
You just stand
Or,
here
well,
in her office?
The one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. It must be easier because you're not human. They already see you as different from those of us who lived in circles. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Temptation to just wait 5 minutes is all right.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. They might not know much about the Canary, but you'll get no backtalk from anyone here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
What? I'm like trying to I just played Dragon Age 2 not that long ago. I don't get what he's saying. Oh well.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
All right. I think we'll call it there for today, I think. Yeah, that was part 1 of the Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough. The next part will probably go a little bit longer. Hopefully I'll have a little more time to really sink into the hinterlands. I know how, I think in my first playthrough I spent like 15 hours here, so yeah, we'll dig into this next time. Thanks for watching.